Welcome back, Frank LA director. Let's go. Now, how to cast your film, how to cast your independent film, right? It, this is a very interesting topic to deal with because it's it's something that casting is chemistry. Casting is chemistry. If you get it wrong, if you get this part wrong, you may have no film. You run the risk of having a crappy film. If you just get casting wrong, you're in trouble. If you see a film that's well cast, it's already a hit before it starts. It's a hit before it starts. When you see a film that's already cast, that's cast properly. Denzel Washington Training Day. I mean, come on. Denzel Washington Malcolm X. What's Denzel said he went for the part of Judge Clooney in a movie. It's a movie Judge Clooney did that was so cool. I'm not sure what the film's called. I forgot what the film's called. But Judge Clooney makes really dope films, right? Really dope films. Like there's some films he produces himself, but every film Judge Clooney makes always has a cool angle to it. Like there's always, check it out, go look at his IMDb. All the films he makes always have a hang to it, like something deep, right? How to cast your film. Casting is chemistry. When you're casting a fast-paced independent film, there's so many things you gotta learn. There's so many things you gotta understand. When you're trying to cast a film in an independent film. When you're casting a big movie, right, you have the luxury of time. You can hire an award-winning PGA, like nice casting director, well established, right? But when you're casting a movie that costs you 10 grand to make, you need to really cast people that want to work, that are available to work, and that are free to work with. So you want people that won't cost you much. Some actors need to be paid. Some actors that are established, you might have to pay them a few thousand here and there just to help them come on board, right? It's going to be below skill, of course, but at least they'll understand if your script is good. If they see the light in what you're trying to do, they might help you out, right? However, when you're casting a film, understand that casting is chemistry. There's a chemistry that happens between the script and the actor. There's a chemistry that happens between the actor and their fellow actors on the scene, on their co-stars, right? So one chemistry is the one that happens when you put the camera in an actor. Something unravels when the camera is on the actor. So I don't believe in casting a film without filming the reading. I want to see you read, because I want to film you read so I can see how the chemistry works with you. So one chemistry is between you and the camera. The other chemistry is between you and your co-star. I gotta see that. We have to see that. We have to see how you guys work together. We gotta see how you guys blend together. We gotta see how you guys move together. Right? It has to work. That's why I say it's chemistry. Both elements gotta work. They have to gel. When an actor comes to the scene and he knows what he's doing, right? And so an actress also, when they know what they're doing, it's so much easier to blend them. And sometimes an actor might be more experienced than their co-star, but they lift each other up. You know what I'm saying? Like in Monsters Ball, Diddy's part was small, but he wasn't like a well-established actor. Mega music producer that had to play his character. Being ironically being in jail, right? And Diddy's in jail right now. But anyway, he is playing his character that it's so different from him being a multi-billionaire, right? But he has to, Lee Daniel has to bring him to play this character that was so far away from his real life person. And still he had to work with Halle and just deliver the best he could. It looked so good. The chemistry was so good, right? So when you're working in a fast-paced independent film, you want people that are willing to work for you. There's a willingness that must happen, right? You know, in that film on Super Bowl, was it? There's not a film that had Lenny Kravitz in it. Lenny Kravitz in this film, and he obviously is going to be a megastar. So to pay him, Lee Daniels, I'm sure, you know, it's hard to pay a dude like Lenny Kravitz. How much you gonna pay? How much do you need? How much would you bring for Lenny Kravitz? Dude is like a multi, you know, homes in Paris. You know, you can't touch his lifestyle, so your check is not big enough. So he has to want to do it. You know, he has to want to do it. So when you're casting a fast-paced independent film, you want people that are willing to work for free, basically, and available to work. This is one thing to be on the set. It's nothing to be on the set and be willing to work. There's some people that come ready to work. They want to be part of what you're doing. They have no personality issues, right? That's the big thing, because once an actor or an actress has personality issues and you spot it in a rehearsal or you spot it in your initial meetings, that's a wrap. Like, nobody wants to deal with that. They may not make it to the set. So they have to be a team player, and they also have to have a personality that's easy to work with, an easygoing personality. You want actors that are fearless. Also, you want them to be ready to adapt to any situation, right? You want the actors to be really fearless. That's a very important thing. You know, I remember I was in New York filming The Gates of New York with an actress, and that film was hard to make. It was winter. I flew to New York City, flew to New York from LA, and I had my producer with me, Sophia Valle, and the actress, the actress in the film from New York. She's an actress, you know, and she had an agent there. I was small time. I was first time director, and I asked her a question. I was in an apartment in Manhattan. We were about to shoot some scenes, and I said to her, "Listen, man, we play lovers and love interest in this film." And I said to her, "Listen, you know, I gotta. There's some scenes where I gotta hold you. Some scenes where you're gonna cry. There's some scenes where when I get into, it's not like the right, you know, where as I was blasting, banging each other. Nah, nothing like that. Don't get all twisted, man. It wasn't that kind of thing. It was a thing where it was romantic, very beautiful, well shot. But I asked that question. I'm talking about, listen, this is Manhattan's, her apartment overlooks Central Park. So you know that's romantic already. Now, the only problem with this film was I only had a camcorder. So can you imagine if I had an iPhone or like a digital camera, like a kind of like say I like something really good. I had a old, and I used the camcorder to film this scene overlooking Central Park. We also filmed at Central Park during Gusto's. Is it Gusto? Gusto is the artist's name of The Gates of New York was being exhibited at Central Park, and I filmed during that time. It was wintry. It was wet. It's so wet and beautiful. And it was sexy, man. So I'm in this girl's apartment in Manhattan filming the scene, and I said to her, "Listen, man, there's a scene that gets raunchy, and I get to kiss you and everything." She was like, "Just don't be scared. Don't be delayed. Just let it out. Just Frank, just go there. Don't worry about it. You know." So I can't remember. I'm not sure if I kissed her, but I definitely smushed her. I grabbed the hell out of her. I squeezed the living daylight out of her. She said it was okay, so I didn't tongue anything, but I definitely squeezed it out of her cheek, you know. And I'm telling you, it's not movie. It's the biggest squeeze ever. So hey, bro, I had to do it. It's all on YouTube, right? And the point I'm trying to make is you have to work for people that are willing to do it. Like, I've been in a situation. My friend TK Mokani was shooting a film called Fatherless, and I was the producer on the set. And we were trying to shoot this sex scene with Eddie Lewis and this other lady, this actress. And it was so dry. We were in the hood, man. We were filming in the hood, bro. And, black on black crime. It was crazy. And we had this sex scene, and Eddie Lewis was supposed to be faking it. But we're like, dude, it looked like you're smashing her for real. Like, come on, man. That's not part of the script, He was going hard in the scene. And so, casting a film, right, you gotta be careful because some people give you what you're asking for. They will really go there. So the point I'm trying to make is you need fearless actors to work with you. And they're scary, but they give you the goods. They'll do it, they'll go there, Chloe Sevigny and what's his name? What's that crazy guy's name? It's an actor. It's been doing some weird things lately. Well, his film with Chloe Sevigny, go look it up. I think it's called The Yellow Bunny. No, is it called the bunny? The brown bunny. It's called the brown bunny. Go look him up, It's called the brown bunny. Go look at that movie. Crazy movie. And it's an actual R-rated film, scene in the film, And so when you're working with actors, just know the limits. Know how far they're willing to take it. But go there if you need to go there so you can get your film made. Like I said, you want fearless actors that are ready to adapt in a situation safely. All right, don't go there making porn. That's not what I'm not advocating for that. I'm born again. Don't go there and make porn, okay? I'm saying that you can tease the edge a little bit. You need actors with the mental and physical stamina to get the job done. I say mental and physical stamina, meaning they must be ready and well trained, They don't have to be Stanislavski trained, That's not what we're saying. I'm just saying, still out, like they have to be able to have a concept of their craft and be able to study, people that study scripts and study films. They have to be a student of the culture, right? So they can deliver the best of what they have, right? You need to have actors that can empty themselves in the film, really empty themselves in the film and give you the best of what they have. It always comes out, when if you can inspire that, then you're gonna have a great shoot, right? So again, this is how to cast your film. Casting is chemistry. When you're casting independent film, you want people that are free and available to work, people that have no personality issues, team players. You want to work with actors that are fearless and ready to adapt to situations safely. You also need actors with mental and physical stamina. That's a wrap. Thank you for being here. And please like and subscribe and share this video.